Welcome to Citizen Athletics. Today we're talking about building a better glute bridge. When we're doing the glute bridge, one of our goals is to utilize the glutes to the maximum degree. So in this video, we're going to show you a few different tips that's going to help you get more glute activation in the glute bridge. So we've got 6 tips that we're going to provide you. The first one is pelvic tilt. When we're doing the glute bridge, most commonly you'll see people doing a bridge where they get into lumbar lordosis and anterior pelvic tilt as they drive up, and this takes away from the glute's ability to activate. The glutes function to do hip extension and posterior pelvic tilting. So one of the easiest things we can do is just posterior pelvic tilt as we go up or before. The next tip is the knee angle. When we're looking at the position of the knees during a bridge, if they're further extended, so having the feet further away from the body, it's going to increase how much work the hamstrings do. So if we pull back the feet, it's going to reduce the length of the hamstrings and decrease how much activation they do during the bridge. This will help to emphasize the glutes during the bridge. The next thing that we can consider is foot width and angle. This is going to be heavily due to individual anatomy, and it's going to differ for each person. So the most common recommendation during a bridge is to have your feet roughly hip width apart, but you can try going more narrow or more wide and see if that helps. You can also try playing around with the rotation position of your feet. Some people might find that having toes pointed directly forward is good. Others might find that having a slight toe angle is going to be beneficial and getting more activation out of their glutes. Our next 3 tips focus on utilizing things to help you out that are beyond just the technical aspect. The first one, our 4th tip, is on utilizing a band around your knees. When we put the band around your knees, it helps work the other aspects that the glute does. Your glutes help with hip abduction, so driving your knees out, and hip external rotation. So when we have the band around the knees, it helps to provide resistance to that pattern. So then your glutes have to work harder as they go up in the glute bridge, working more abduction and external rotation. The next thing that we can do is add some load. For some people, the standard glute bridge is just too easy, and you ought to add a little bit of resistance to make it more challenging to then get to a level where you're going to feel your glutes actually working. There's a few different options. We can go with a dumbbell or a barbell for this, or you could also have band resistance around your waist. The last tip is doing high reps. For some people, getting into that higher repetition threshold will help to get enough motor unit recruitment. That way you start to feel your glutes actually working. Just try and do a set of 25 to 50 reps in a row while you utilize those mechanics we described before, and you should start feeling your glutes kick in. So this video was just about helping you guys get more glute activation in your bridge. You could utilize that in other movements like hip thrust as well. Anything where you're doing a bridging action and the goal is getting maximum glute work done. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe below for more great content and tap that like button.